Alright, welcome back. This is episode 31 of Let's Play Dragon Age 2. We are here in the Chantry, as you can see. Guess they just had Sunday service. That's true, we haven't really been to any Chantry services. Or they have them. Never had the occasion, I guess. Alright, prime suspect. Let's go report our success, kind of, to, Emmerich. I don't know if success is the right word, because the killer is still out there, but we found somebody who I really hope wasn't the killer.
People. Anders and Justice.
That's not strictly accurate.
But you are of two minds.
Many people are.
Now you're the one not being accurate.
I thought those were the rules of this game.
I never know who I'm talking to with you.
Then it's fortunate it doesn't occur often.
Well, glad they're getting along. Mora. Uh-oh. What happened to Emmerich?
Aren't you Hawke? Emmerich left not long ago. He said you'd arranged to meet tonight.
Perhaps you're mistaken.
I am not mistaken. You sent him a message a half hour ago. Look.
I didn't send this.
You didn't? Strange. Well, I don't know. Emmerich's been acting strangely for months. It's probably just a misunderstanding.
I better hurry. I think Emmerich's in trouble, and I'm really starting to worry that I made the wrong decision. I honestly don't remember if that guy is the bad guy or not. I'm starting to think he tricked me, and oh, I told him about Emmerich. Oh, I'm an idiot. And now he lured Emmerich into a trap to get rid of him. Is what I bet happened. I guess we have to go there at night. Yeah, blind alley. So you can redo icons while the game is paused in battle, just not otherwise. That makes sense, because you don't want to accidentally move something in the middle of combat. Oh, it's a demon. Emmerich, be okay. Here, I'll kill this guy for you.
You messed with the wrong mage.
I'm still trying to figure out the whole ranking system. I feel like that guy was in... Okay, like that Desire Demon, that's the lieutenant. These guys are normal, that's weak. I'm not sure how you tell a lieutenant from a boss, though. Because I don't think anything has more health than that. Maybe some do? At that point it gets difficult to tell, though. Chain and finisher. Lots of these things. Fireball. Well, there's candies called fireballs, right? There's really like hot ones.
Let's finish this!
Never a big fan of them myself. I always felt like I would swallow it and choke to death.
Gotcha!
I'm pretty sure that's the type of candy. Should probably one-shot that guy. One-shot him first. Or him.
Please forgive your children.
Some mage sent that thing here to kill him. Why would anyone... Oh, Maker. The murders. Emmerich was right. He was getting too close. He suspected a man named Gascard Dupuis. Did he do this?
Okay, so you can say, yes, he fooled me. It's not that simple, or I don't think so. Yeah, I think I got tricked. Oh, I knew it at the time, too, but his story... yeah, innocent until proven guilty. I can't regret my decision. But I shouldn't have mentioned Emmerich. I like that guy, too. Not too bad for a Templar. It's cool, though. I wonder if you don't mention... Do you have to mention Emmerich in all your choices? Or is there a way to get to the conversation without telling the guy about him? And if that's the case... That's awesome that there's a quest like this, though. Because you said the wrong thing. Emmerich pays.
Gascard played me. And now he's escaped to Darktown. Darktown's a big place, but we'll find him. He's an apostate, and Meredith will want him hunted down. I will speak to the city guard about this. Gascard Dupuis will not escape.
My men will cooperate however they can. Tell them I command it.
Thank you, Captain.
Let's say the city guard's right here. Alright. Oh, poor Emmerich. Sorry, my friend. I will avenge you, I promise. Quest completed, prime suspect. Do we get a new quest, though? Or are they just going to keep an eye out for him? Let's search this alley first. See what else is here. Staff. Probably not. Ooh, what's this? I don't remember getting... Oh, I do remember getting this. This is from the DLC. Alright, that's a nice upgrade, so let's give him that. None of these stabs are very like, cool designs, though. I guess some of the more powerful ones are, but yet to find any of those. Anything up here? Nope. Raven feather. Oh, the exit is not up here, like it was in the other alley. Ooh, that looks unhealthy. Probably a breeding ground for mosquitoes. Other vile critters. Okay, well, while it's nighttime, let's do Descent, even though I don't remember what quest that actually is. We'll look it up when we get there, as usual. Oh, Anders wants to talk. Huh. But it's actually marked as a quest. Eric wants to talk again. Aveline. Oh, and Isabella has that ship in the bottle. Alright, so yeah, we can... Let's do this quest with Anders, and then we'll go to the Hanged Man and give Eric and Isabella their gifts.
I hope this wasn't presumptuous, but I added your husband's name to the memorial wall in the chantry.
Wesley? But you never knew him.
He was a Templar. He refused to abandon the people of Ferelden to the Blight. He died too young. The Grand Cleric will read his name during the Chant of Remembrance.
Thank you. That is... very kind.
He walks with the Maker, but it is no shame for those left behind to mourn.
Yeah, it seems like that's...
It's not a pretty home, but at least it's clean.
You sure about that? Looks like some bloodstains there. Yeah, I think Wesley would have liked that since he was a Templar and all.
Have you noticed how many Tranquil are in the gallows courtyard lately? And don't tell me I'm just sensitive to it. I've been watching, and every day there are new Tranquil, selling their bloody wares. Good mages too. People I know past their harrowing.
Doesn't Chantry law say that mages who pass their harrowing can't be made tranquil?
Exactly. The Templars are using the right of tranquility to silence those who speak against them. They're working on a deliberate plan to turn every mage in Kirkwall within the next 3 years.
Okay, so it's not Ferelden law that demands that, it's Chantry law, and the Templars of Kirkwall are just flat out disobeying it. See, where's a seeker when you need one? I don't know what Cassandra is investigating. Seems to be Hawke, but she should be investigating the Templars. Not doing their job, or they're doing it a little too well. Their job is not to tranquilize mages. But you think like somebody who gets suspicious too? Like is there a head of the Templars, or is it just each Knight Commander is in charge of a branch and they report to the Grand Clerics, also assigned with them? Yeah, shouldn't we talk to Grand Cleric Edina, or whatever her name is? He would be Meredith's supervisor, right? At least in theory. Not that it seems like she's doing much supervising these days. But yeah, every mage within the next 3 years, that would seem excessive. Like, you think that without any mages in the entire circle, somebody would get suspicious.
And here I was, worried you were having delusions of persecution again.
There are groups in Kirkwall who help those fleeing the Circle. I've talked to people on the inside. The plan is the work of a Templar named Sir Ulrich. I've had a run-in with him myself. He's the one who did the ritual on Karl. Nasty piece of work. Likes to make mages beg.
What happened between you and Sir Ulrich?
I've been involved with an underground resistance. Mages living free in Kirkwall who help others escape. I can't tell you any more, for your sake and theirs. You have too much involvement with the guard and nobility. Suffice it to say, I've been in the gallows. I've seen his work firsthand.
What else do you know about Sir Ulrich?
The Knight Commander is at least sincere in her convictions. However misguided, she believes she's helping people. Sir Ulrich's a sadist. Cold-blooded as a lizard. He likes to experiment on mages. Find out what it takes to push them into the arms of demons.
How do we stop them?
My friends in the Mage Underground know a way inside. A secret entrance under the walls of the gallows. Come with me tonight, please. Help me find the evidence of Sir Ulrich's Tranquil solution.
That sounds fun. I do kind of like how your companion quests, it's not just like one quest per companion like it was in the last game. Like each of them plays a vital role in multiple quests and plots throughout the game.
What do you mean, Tranquil solution?
That's what he calls it. His idea of a peaceful solution to the mage problem. To sunder the mind of every mage in the free marches. I'm told he's bringing his proposal to Val Royeaux, to the Divine herself. He would turn every mage in Thedas into a drooling simpleton under his command.
That seems like stupid. Like, there's no way the Divine's going to go for that. Especially not Divine Dorothea, because she seems kind of smart. But any Divine, like there's been mages in Thedas for hundreds of years, and even Andraste herself said that magic is meant to serve men, never to rule over him. Not magic is meant to be done away with so that nobody can ever use it again. Like, yeah, that seems quite crazy.
I'll be there. Though this Sir Ulrich would be a fool to keep such a plan in writing.
I am honored by your trust. I'm ready to go when you are. Our entrance is concealed not far from here.
Alright. What is... Oh, is that... Alright. Yeah, let's do it now then. Why not? Sebastian doesn't like that we're trying to stop the mages from all becoming tranquil. Like, yeah, we're fighting a Templar, but he's a crazy Templar who is not following the law. Chantry law. Like, really, when you think about it, Sebastian should be thanking me for doing this. Having Templars going around making everybody tranquil. Like, who would agree with that? Seriously, Sebastian? Got some hard thugs here.
I'll deal with this.
There's a disorient.
Untrusted, forgive me!
I deny you!
Alright. No loot from those guys, I guess. Maybe we should explore this place at night.
Do not tell anyone about this way into the gallows. It's a secret that has saved the lives of hundreds of mages.
Aveline, don't you say anything either.
Stay away from me.
Are you one of those mages, maybe?
This is it. This tunnel will take us into the gallows. Are you ready to help me find evidence of the Tranquil solution?
Let's go.
Alright, so Anders has to come with us. Did we have these two? Yeah, let's use them a little while longer, and then we'll switch it up a bit.
If we find evidence of Sir Ulrich's plan, I'm taking it straight to the Grand Cleric. She will not be able to claim neutrality then.
Yeah, I agree. Don't take it to Meredith, because hopefully her self-righteousness would demand that she put an end to it, but you don't want to take any chances with this. Spindleweed, which is good, because we're missing some of that, I think. I don't think, as I said before, there's any potion in the game that requires you to have every single crafting resource. I think it's only for an achievement. So, which I don't care about, because I assume I either have it or I've never been an achievement hunter. It's just, it gets tedious. Rather than going through a game 10 times to make sure I get every single little thing and playing it a specific way. I'd rather enjoy the game as I go and then spend the time playing other games or editing videos or doing other things in my life. Right, Lyrium smugglers. Oh, smugglers. Oh, they're yeah, Lyrium smugglers. That makes sense. Alright, so that's Lieutenant, Normal, and Weak. But again, I still can't tell the difference between Lieutenant and Boss. Elite Boss is like that column we fought in the Deep Roads. He was very clearly an Elite Boss with the mechanics and everything. I assume like the dragons we fought are bosses and not elite bosses. Maybe that's the difference there. I don't know what other bosses we fought.
Let's finish this.
Whoa, 2800 crit. That's like my biggest one yet. That must have been a brittle thing. That was an explosive strike. Right?
Lyrium.
Yeah, 300. So it must have been staggered, and then I used an explosive strike. So good job, Aveline, for staggering him for me. Appreciate it.
Built these tunnels to service the Templars who crave stuff.
All right. I don't think that bow's going to be as good as the one he already has. Not going to bother checking. All right. Nothing up here. Now, did we go? I don't think we went this way because we were... That's how they get you. They have mobs aggro, and then you go to face them. Okay, this is just a loop around anyway. And you forget to check the other ways. We checked that way, or was it shut off? That's why we came in. Okay, never mind. Big cavern up ahead. I feel like there's going to be a fight in there. Oh, deep mushrooms. I like the little sound it plays too. It's like, they're rewarding. All is right with the world. That's not that good.
Trap.
Uh-huh.
All set.
Oh! Don't. No. Nobody move.
Yeah. Done.
Okay, now you can move. Part of me kind of wants to switch Assassinate and... Yeah, I think I'm actually do it. Because Assassinate has a longer cooldown than Twin Fangs, by far. 50 seconds and 20 seconds. And T is a much easier first key to hit than 4 for some reason. I guess because T is like normally my pointer finger rests on F. Hitting T is not that hard. Hitting 4 with my middle finger, it's also not that far away from E, but it just seems like a harder thing to reach. You have to move like your entire hand, whereas T you can just reach out and get. Anyway, we're gonna do it. It takes being used to, but that's okay. It'll be worth it in the long run. Either way, they pretty much do the exact same thing. A move that auto-crits and does a crap ton of damage. Basically all it is. I like using the one with the shorter cooldown first, because it has a better chance of coming off cooldown before the fight is over. When you're out of combat, it looks like everything resets anyway. We need more poison, don't we? Yes, we do. And we can use this very cool Crow Venom poison now. I even thought I'm going to summon him when I get inside the tunnel, and then I totally forgot about it. Aveline, you need any of these? Shield defense, I think you do, but are your tactics set up for it? Kind of. I guess that's okay. And you, do you have custom already? You do. Alright, so he uses speed in combat. Makes sense. Hey, Carver. Can't decide if I like the fact that he doesn't take any stamina or if I don't. I almost wish he did take like 10% of stamina. Because he is a bonus to your party, so there should be a trade-off. And the trade-off isn't just, I paid money for DLC. Although I guess you don't pay money for the DLC, it just kind of comes with the game.
That's enough.
Okay, so yeah, there we go. Normal Lieutenant. Let's use an Explosive Strike. Hurry. And then double fang, Tim Fang.
I love it when
That's
a plan
good.
works out.
You guys are stuck in the door again. Oh, those doors. Bastion. What are you doing? Nothing over here. Anything in this little corner back here? Nope. No. A lot of times Spyware likes to hide stuff in corners like that. So, hey, Anders, I'm the leader. Harver! Everyone's getting ahead of me now. Death. Excuse me, you all don't have to follow me. Right on my heels like that. A corpse. Alright, another foreman. 2 foremen. Alright. Let's do it.
Now you fall!
Build up that, and then... Oh, that wasn't actually a... There's another foreman up there. Hit them fast before your stacks run out. Not too late.
That's enough!
You do good work.
Okay. 2 health potions. Very nice. More coin. Just have to remember to go to Hightown and upgrade, or to my house and upgrade their armor and all. Assuming I understand correctly. Well, rogue's belt. I'm a rogue, and that is not really a rogue's belt. That is a fortitude belt. Fortitude's only for resistances anyway. I'm not even going to give that to Aveline. If it was like a 4 constitution belt, maybe. Because then it would increase your fortitude and your health. But it's not. So far I haven't found any like amazing pieces of gear that increase your stats directly. They've all increased your secondary stats. Except for some of the ones we've seen in the shops.
No, please. I haven't done anything wrong.
That's a lie. What do we do to mages who lie?
I just wanted to see my mum. No one ever told her where they were taking me.
Here we
No.
go.
No, this is their place. We cannot...
So, you admit your attempted escape? You know what happens to mage girls who don't toe the line around here, don't you?
Please, no! Don't make me Tranquil. I'll do anything.
That's right. Once you're tranquil, you'll do anything I ask.
This is getting very creepy. Guess I got here just in time.
The Chantry frowns on Templars who take personal advantage of their charges.
Who's this?
You fiends will never touch a mage again.
You tell him, Justice. Don't always agree with them, but times like these I do. Okay, so let's start with a Twin Fang on right there. Wow, it didn't do much. He's lieutenant, or I think he's lieutenant with that Templar Hunter guy. Probably should put the death mark on him first, honestly. Alright, let's try and assassinate now.
I stand for all of us.
Where assassinate is no longer. Where's that Hunter? Using explosive strike on him.
Go down! Will rule in this.
Their Hunter. He has all kind of debuffs.
How about you? Down.
Teach you to mess with a mage!
So, we won?
They will die. I will have every last Templar for these abuses.
Okay, not everyone. Some of them are on our side, remember.
It's over, Anders. They're all dead.
Every one of them will feel justice's burn.
Get away from me, demon!
I am no demon. Are you one of them, that you would call me such?
Oh, I wanna... Oh, I thought I was introducing him like, this is Justice, Mage, Mage, Justice. I don't know why I had the special ability, but maybe for talking with Anders or for going to the Fade with him, but I'm gonna use it.
Anders, that girl is a mage. We rescued her from being made tranquil.
She is theirs. I can feel their hold on her.
She's the reason you're fighting, Anders. Don't turn on her now. Please, Messer.
Anders. There we go.
Micah, no. I almost... If you weren't here, I need to get out of here.
Oh, he left the party for now. Hey, we got some friendship. Yay for friendship. Although, ooh, what's this? Oh, it's not really nice armor, but it's not for me. To Her Excellency Divine Justinia. Justinia the Fifth. I am well aware both you and Knight Commander Meredith have rejected my proposal, but I beg you to reconsider. The mages in the Free Marches are past controlling. Their numbers have doubled in 3 years, and they have found a way to plant their abominations in our ranks. They cannot be contained. The Tranquil solution is our answer. All mages at the age of majority must be made tranquil. They'll coexist peacefully, retain their usefulness, a perfect strategy. It's simply the best way to ensure mages obey the laws of men and Maker. I remain, as always, your obedient servant, Sir Otto Ulrich. Huh. Yeah, Sir Otto, but that's a different Sir Otto, who is also a Templar. But he dies in the first game, no matter what, as long as you do his quest, so must be a different Sir Otto. Makes sense that, as I've mentioned before, multiple people would have the same name in this world as well as our world. See, it's not like this guy's obviously deluded because they retain their usefulness. No, they literally can't do magic as a Tranquil. That's the whole point. That means they're not useful anymore. They're just servants. Not that full mages really aren't much more than that for the Templars. Alright, so there's an exit here, but we can also sneak over here by the looks of it. Great, and... ooh! Oh, for Anders, okay. Kinda cool. Boots. Wish it was an attack, because I'd rather have things with crit chance and crit damage. PC your attack. There we go. Oh, now I'm down to 89 per attack. Huh. Well, I guess we don't have Anders' buff on, whatever it is called. The Enigma of Kirkwall. Is that from the Band of Three? Yeah. Maze of caves, sewers, and hidden passages. We found 3 Tevinter chambers already looted, but today we found one closed. It was a small cell containing a few trinkets and a common tome, but it symbolizes hope. The Magisters had hundreds of mages deep below Kirkwall. They lived and researched here, far from the scrutiny of common men. Kinda cool. Many ancient cities specialize in arcane research, but why did Kirkwall hide its efforts here? Why go to such great pains to keep it out of sight? Were they a cabal of renegade Magisters, or was this a special project of the Archon? Either way, sounds interesting to me. Hopefully it leads to a quest eventually. Hope we haven't missed any of those notes yet. I already went that way. Alright, let's head up to the surface now and talk to Anders about what happened. I guess you can't actually go into the gallows.
You saved my life, Messer. What was that thing?
Yeah, this is the way we came. An elaborate stunt.
He's no demon. Just a deeply troubled man. Can I go home now?
See, if it was just a normal circle, I think I would choose this one. But yeah, I mean, Bethany was okay, her father was okay, and the circle really sucks here, so I'm sure Anders will get her somewhere safe.
Find your parents, but don't stay there. You must leave Kirkwall. I know. There's nowhere in the city where Sir Ulrich's men won't find me. Thank you, Messer. Andraste herself must have put you in that room.
Even if you can just get to like a faraway city, you could maybe get taken to the circle there, and it would be a... hopefully they treat their mages nicer than the Templars here in Kirkwall do. I feel like we should talk to Anders now. Yeah, I even see a little quest marker up there. You can turn those off apparently, but I kind of like them.
Nari don't never get sick.
Nari don't get sick? They don't get sick from our illnesses, and so which is probably why they're immune to most of the things here in Lowtown, Darktown. I imagine they have their own illnesses as well. They probably just hide their sick away so we don't see them because it's a sign of weakness.
Trash. Trash. Keep. Trash. Trash.
Are you leaving?
Won't be needing that anymore.
Oh, we found his papers. Sweet. I didn't know we did that, but okay. Oh, the note, right, so the Divine Justinia.
This is all Sir Ulrich had. Looks like the Tranquil solution began and ended with him.
Let me see that. The Divine rejected the idea. Meredith rejected the idea.
You're surprised?
This was not what I expected. Perhaps I should try talking to the Grand Cleric. Maybe she's more reasonable than I thought. Thank you. I will think on what you've said.
Like I said before, they're staunch, but they're not maniacs like Ulrich was. Okay, is there a change party thing out here? I think there is. Let's change it up a bit now. We'll take you, and Derek or Big Meryl. And we can level up 2 of those 3. Let's give you some more health. We already took that. We keep looking at that. Effects for might, control, turn the blade, or elemental. You have turn the blade and control. Are they both listed there? Yeah, they are. Only lasts 10 seconds. Cooldown 30 seconds. Nice team buff because it gives you what? Plus 10% attack. That'd be nice if I have to take this point I don't need though to get it though. An extra 10% crit chance, because then you could give that to your crew for brief moments as well. As well as more fortitude or more defense. More defense might be worth it regardless. I don't want to take too many things that make warriors and mages use each other's combos, because my rogue will probably need those herself to do stuff with. Radius plus 1 meter for 2-handed attacks, that sounds pretty good. And Whirlwind. Really nice. Probably aim for that. Arium Ghostly aside is pretty good, but at the same time, with all these sustained abilities, it's hard to use. These 3 passives here might be nice though, for extra stamina regen. Magical resistance. We don't face too much magic, but what does this tree do? Make sure attacks do more. This is an offensive tree, although can get a stagger here. Only 10% chance though. Let's put some points into this tree for now. Bella. Charity. Oh, there's a DPS thing. I didn't notice that before. I'll have to look at that again. Alright, so we want reversed grip so she can use Twin Fangs more often. That's what I took. Or is there something here in the pirate tree she wants? Shore leave. That's her AoE. Stun chance 100%. That could be good. And okay, so Savvy gives her more defense but less damage. See, that kind of, why would you ever activate that? It's a straight up trade-off, and she's not supposed to be a defensive rogue. So if she taunts them with across the bow. Hit lowers their defenses if you take this upgrade. That's not really useful though. I mean, this cuts Savvy's damage penalty in half, but it's still a damage penalty. She's supposed to be a squishy rogue. I don't know if I want any of those. I also want to turn off that for sure, because it kind of sucks. Speed. We don't have speed. That could be good. I want to go for more like stealthy things with her. Generation. Million's breath I could go for. That would probably be a good idea. Obscure chance 100% for all party members. And yeah, I like being obscure. I could also go with this one. Let's go with this for now. But it's breath over here. But yeah, it looks like there's a... Yeah, okay, it tells you your damage per second. Which does that take into account your crit chance or not? Probably not, actually. 26 DPS, 50. It also doesn't take into account your attacks. That would depend on your rotation. In terms of pure damage, me and Isabella are about the same. Actually does have a higher critical chance, but I say I have way higher critical damage. I'm pretty sure that doesn't take into account your critical abilities. I have less armor as well. And less attack. That must scale with level up, because it definitely goes down. Alright, so we have now successfully helped Anders. Let's end this episode here then. And next episode, we'll start by heading to Hightown and upgrading everybody's armor. And then plenty of fun quests after that. So I will see you then.